So suddenly I just think of sharing what is Hagwon in Korea, because we keep on talking about parents sending their kids in private schools such as Hagwon, right? So today I'll be giving you few information about Hagwon. Yes. Because even me, when I was still new here in Korea, I keep on researching what is Hagwon, what is Gyusupso, what is Humbobang. So, and it's hard to find information. So for now, I want to share information to you for those parents who are curious what is Hagwon, and for those people who are just curious about Korea. Okay? So, our goal today is to know what is Hagwon. So, just a disclaimer, hindi po ako expert. I'm not an expert, but we own, yeah. So we have Gyusupso here in Korea, in Seoul. So it's just a small Gyusupso. So I think I can share to you according to my experience. So I hope you can get something from it too. And so according to my research, what is Hagwon? The definition of Hagwon is that it is a Korean language, a private institute. Yes, so meaning it's a business. Yes, it's a business, education business. So Hagwon, they often specialize subjects like, for example, mathematics, foreign languages, science, arts, and music, and so many more. But we belong to foreign language because I teach English here. So Hagwon is also known as cram school. Yeah. So the purpose of Hagwon is to make children study to improve scores. Actually po, just last time in Reality in Korea, I mentioned that parents in Korea are very busy. So usually, kids are left with their grandmothers, yes, their halmoni or harabuji or whoever in their house. So parents cannot really help their kids in studying. So instead of helping them study at home, they send them to Hagwons. Yes, that's why we have Hagwon. So it's like a tutorial something. Yeah. So instead of getting a tutor, other parents just send their kids to Hagwons. Yes, that's it. So Hagwons are there to follow up children's activities in school, like their lessons in school. Yes, so they will keep track on their lessons. Yes, so that's the first one, supplementary education, to keep up with regular school curriculum. Yes, the second one is remedial education for the children who fall behind their work. So it's for the kids or for the children who are, like, let's say, a bit slow, slow learner. So Hagwons are there to help them, to help them cope up with their lessons. Yes, so is training in areas not covered in school. So for example, what are training areas na hindi covered na in school? Let's say, for example, what's not in school? Like martial arts. Yes, martial arts, they call it, or taekwondo. Yeah. Or whatever. What else? Baseball, sports. Yeah, sports. So if they want their kids to have extra physical activity, so they also send their kids to training Hagwon, the Hagwon that train their kids for that. Yes. Okay. And then the fourth one is, it's also a preparation for students striving to improve their scores and preparing for high school and university entrance. So what I've said in Reality in Korea, yes. So kids usually strive for college, for university entrance examination. According to my high school student, she's very pressured right now because of that. So not only her, really, I think all I could say maybe all really striving for university entrance exam. I asked them why you're striving hard for that. They said that because their score is really very important for them. Because if you get good score, then you could have good opportunities in life, yeah, such as a good university. You can be enrolled in a good university, and later on when you go to work, they will look at your record and your score is good, then you could have better opportunities. That's why many students are really working hard for that. And number 5 here in my list is that there are also younger children. So if you think that only elementary kids go to Hagwon, no. Small kids, like really very small kids, also go to non-academic Hagwons. So for example, they get piano lessons, art instruction, swimming, yeah, like that. They go on those Hagwons. Actually, other parents just send them so their kids could also enjoy not just the academic Hagwons, but also like developing or improving their interests, yes, or their hobby. I mean, improving their hobbies. Number 6 is the last one is Hagwons for adults. Yes, there's also Hagwons for adults, such as like if you want to learn cooking, yes, or flower arrangement, driving and instructions, yeah, and much more about like driving lessons too. So there's also Hagwon for driving lessons. Really, there's a lot of Hagwons in Korea, and actually we have the Yongo Gyusupso. So Yongo is English, so English Gyusupso. So which means that we cater all yes, anyone who wants to learn English from small kids to adult. Yes, even if you're grandpa or grandma, you can still learn here as long as our schedule is not in conflict. So you're welcome here anytime if you want to study English with me. Yes. So I think that's all. That's just the 6th list of the functions of Hagwon. Yes, in Korea. Yeah, just a conclusion. For a conclusion, actually Hagwon. Actually, before I was very I'm a bit negative about Hagwons because I'm thinking that it's forcing kids to study. Yeah, just study. But I realized that Hagwon is not just for studying. It could also improve their social. Something in their social life, because in Hagwons they can also meet friends, and depending on the Hagwon, because other Hagwons too are for fun. Yes, and also while parents are very busy working, their kids could study and enjoy. Yes, so for teachers who are working in Hagwons, this is one thing I learned, that we are here not to give them more stress, but to help them, not giving them more stress. And sometimes when they have problems, they can also talk to us, so they can open up and they can avoid depression. Okay, so I think that's all for today. That's all about Hagwon. And if you want to know more about Hagwon or Gyusupso or Kumbubang, I can maybe next time I can give you detailed information. So for now, it's just an overview of what is Hagwon. Or just an addition, Hagwons usually operate after classes. Yeah, after the classes in school, would have somewhere to go after their class. So usually children and at 3 o'clock, some 1, my other students and at 1 o'clock, I think 1:30, something like that. So after that, they don't have some of schools have their after school activities too, after school classes, and others just go to Hagwons, to the Hagwons they are enrolled to. So Hagwons could be until evening time. By the way, so if you like this kind of video, please don't forget to subscribe. And for those who have subscribed, thank you so much. It's really important for me that I see you there, yeah, in my list, because who subscribed in my channel. So I'll get inspired. I keep on thinking on what contents I will share to you and how can I help? How can I help you? So see you again next time. Till next time. Daome to manayo.